Hello. Um, Welcome to my first YouTube video. I am Momo, Monster Munchkin, or other nicknames that I have been called. I also go by, and this is my channel. I'm extremely nervous, but I also feel really good and ready to do this. So I'm just going to get into it by starting off reading a poem that I wrote back in October of 2023. I was at a retreat in Mexico, and yeah, this is a poem. This is a letter that I wrote to myself and shared with my fellow retreat attendees. And I want to start off with this because I do, and I think it will kind of set the tone for what I hope my videos, my channel will do. Okay, so dear Momo, I love you. Look at you. Look at where you are, how far you've come, who you are with. As someone who has walked herself to death's door, thought about giving death her own life, thought that surely death could bring something better than what you were going through. But then death said, not yet, not today. And somehow you decided to stay, decided to live. There's a reason things didn't end right then and there. And could you imagine how wonderful life was going to get for you? And how even more wonderful things are on its way. It's time to live, and to live well. To really think about and be about what that truly means to you. If you have gotten to the point where you're not afraid to die, what would it look like for you to not be afraid to live? And to live life on your own terms. Because if living life on other people's terms is what drove you towards dying, then what if living life on your terms is what will drive you towards living? Remember, you are magnificent, magical, divine before you are beautiful. You're not perfect, but you're better. You're more than that because you're real. You are dreamy, but not in the way of being someone's dream girl or dream person. You're dreamy in that you dream big, juicy, fantastic dreams, and you are making them come true. You move like you're supposed to be here because you are. You live like how dare you enjoy life because you are meant to. You love with that big heart of yours because that's what the world needs, because that's what you need. Stay true, stay soft, stay caring, stay loving, stay emotional, stay messy, stay kind, stay being, stay. You can slow down and rest, but you do have to stay. What's more, I know you want to stay. Yes, so I wrote that to myself like a year and a half ago now, and yeah, I think this channel is really part of that, living life on my own terms, and living well for me. And I know I'm starting off on a really serious note, but I think it's a big part of my story, and it's really important that I address that my suicide attempt is also what got me to where I am today. And honestly, I've been really afraid to share about that. I talk about it with, really close friends and loved ones here and there. So it's not that I shy away from the topic, but I've been really scared to share it on a more public, broader scale like this. Not because I fear being seen, but because I don't want to cause any harm. It's such a tricky topic, and I wish it wasn't, but the reality is that it is at the moment. And maybe my talking about it will help with that, but the fear is still there, and a lot of that has to do with not wanting to cause harm. I journaled about it in thinking about this video and preparing for this video, which I'll just, as a tangent, there's a lot in me that's like, oh, I wish I had better equipment or a better background or a better setup. I wish I had created a script or different lighting, things like that. But then there was the quieter, more insistent, and also I think the more prominent part in me that's like, this is your first video, you don't have to do all that, it can be a mess, and you're allowed to, and you should actually show yourself as a work in progress, as imperfect, which when I keep thinking about it, it's like, yeah, I want to be as real as possible, and so that does kind of mean I can't or don't want to go off of a script with this all the time. But anyway, I have been journaling and reflecting about this, and with regards to not wanting to cause harm, I think suicidal ideation or suicide attempts are valid responses to what happens out in the world, or even in a smaller scale, what happens in our interpersonal relationships. I won't speak for anyone else, but I'm at a point in my journey where I'm not ashamed that I want to do that. I think with what I have been through, it makes sense that I didn't want to be alive anymore, because I was going through so much hurt and pain. And so I want to be able to say that, and I'm saying that now. And at the same time, I also think it's important to say to please don't do it. I want you here. The world, or I believe the world needs you here. If you are, like me, sensitive enough to even entertain the thought, and I know with so much going on right now, I have thoughts about it here and there again too. But yeah, if you're like me and you're sensitive enough to even think about it, then we absolutely need you in this world. I believe we need more sensitive feelers here, not less. And then the other thing that I think I really need to say and want to share, because I feel this so strongly, is that for anyone who has lost someone close to them to suicide. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. I hope you know that it wasn't your fault, and also that you are allowed to feel whatever you feel in the wake of the loss, no matter how long it's been or if it's been recently. Whatever you feel, including happy for anything going on in your life, including angry, including frustrated, including hopeless, including grief, anything that you feel, you are allowed to feel. And please honor your loved one by not only remembering them, but by living your life as best as you can. And to do what's possible and necessary to make life even just the teensiest bit easier for someone, even if that someone is only you. So yeah, that was from my journal, and I'm really grateful for one of my good friends for helping me think that through. Yeah, I will probably be touching on this topic again here and there as I grow with this channel, and I'm also leaving it open to whatever might come up for what I want to create and to share. As I mentioned, my intention for this channel is to be a manifestation of what it means for me to live life on my own terms. So I'll be doing a lot of trying, experimenting, dabbling in things. Strengthening my reasons, strengthening my relationship. Excuse me, oh my god. Strengthening my relationship with my reasons to stay. Yes. I think I feel complete. There is still a part of me that's frazzled, that I'm kind of winging this, that my hair is like this, that I look like this in this first video, and I also feel like this was what it was supposed to be. And so, yeah, if you are watching this, if anything that I said touched you in any way, or just in general, if you're here with me, I love you. Thank you so much for watching. I am excited for this journey, and I hope you stick around and follow along with me on it. And even if not, that is okay too. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah. Alright. I think that's all I've got for this one. Till next time.